Hi everyone, the much anticipated big Navi has finally arrived, the RX 6800 XT graphics cards, being the first to hit the market today. Many of you must be keen to know how they actually perform, so today we're going to run some tests and take a look at some real-world gaming benchmarks. Let's get started. The first game we tested is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a gorgeous-looking RPG game that launched just earlier this month. Under the benchmark mode at 1080p, you can see that the GPU clock reaches 2460 MHz, and the temperature is around 63 to 64 degrees Celsius. The second game we tested is the Red Dead Redemption 2, featuring a massive open world and stunning visuals. Under the same benchmark mode at 1080p, the GPU clock ranges from 2440 to 2450 MHz, with the temperature hovering around 65 degrees Celsius. The average FPS exceeds 100 for the whole test. The last game is Watch Dogs Legion, another GPU-demanding open-world game. Under 1080p, the GPU clock still maintains a higher level of 2440 to 2450 MHz. The temperature never exceeds 70 degrees Celsius through the whole test. We've also tested these games with different resolutions and compared these numbers with those at the 5700 XT. You can see there's a huge jump in performance between the 5700 XT to the 6800 XT. This has been a quick review of the performance of Gigabyte's RX 1600 XT graphics cards. We will be offering an ORS version of these cards soon for the 1600 series. So stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The MSI GeForce RTX 30 series Ventus 3X graphics cards are ready to power your next-gen gaming rig. Based on NVIDIA's Ampere architecture, these new cards provide you the highest frame rates with stunning ray tracing effects. The all-new Ventus 3X cooling solution features Torx Fan 3.0. Each fan has alternating traditional and dispersion fan blades that accelerate air into the heatsink. Zero Frozer technology maintains silence as long as possible, and the fans will only start spinning if temperatures are high enough. Instead of traditional oval heat pipes, these cards have precision-machined core pipes for maximum contact with the GPU. The heatsink is equipped with deflectors that not only increase surface area, but direct more airflow to the hotter parts of the cooler. Looking to the backside of these cards, we show two possible cooling backplates. Our highest-end cards are equipped with a metal backplate with heat pipes underneath. Other models have a graphene composite backplate. Both these backplates are well built to cool the backside of the graphics card. The metal anti-bending strap and bundled support bracket make sure your card is properly reinforced, even during transportation. The MSI Dragon Center software lets you fully control your graphics card. Squeeze out even more performance using MSI Afterburner with the OC scanner feature for safe and easy overclock. If you want to learn more about the MSI GeForce RTX 30 Ventus 3X series graphics cards, please visit the product page. Thanks for watching and happy gaming!
MSI Aero ITX cards are all about big performance in a small package. This makes them perfect for small form factor builds where space is limited. The MSI GTX 16 series Aero ITX cards are built around NVIDIA's latest Turing-based GeForce graphics processors. Cooling is provided by a single custom-designed fan on top of the compacted heatsink. Featuring a clean black design with subtle silver and carbon elements, the Aero ITX will look great in any build. Get more performance out of your GTX 16 series graphics card using the OC scanner feature in the latest version of MSI Afterburner. For more detailed information per model, please check out the product page. Thank you for watching and happy gaming!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pixel, and today on the Sapphire Tech YouTube channel we are going to be taking a quick look at the recently released Psychonauts 2 running on our Sapphire Pulse RX 6600 XT graphics card alongside the AMD Ryzen 7 5800X CPU, completely maxed out at a 1440p resolution.
Yes! No room in here for any bad ideas but my own.
All the gameplay that you're about to see has been recorded using AMD Relive, and our GPU is at factory settings. So let's get right to it. Psychonauts 2 in many ways is one of those traditional 3D platformers in the vein of Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie or A Hat in Time. You'll frequently find yourself placed into fantastical worlds, each with their own unique theme, where you are tasked with completing various objectives and hunting down numerous collectibles. My favourite of which has got to be these figments of imaginations, which are basically these cool looking 2D doodles that you'll find littering many of the game's mind-bending worlds. Not only do these look awesome from a stylistic standpoint, but they also directly relate to the mind that you are currently inhabiting, which really adds to the handcrafted feel that each level is drowning in. Gameplay for the most part revolves around a healthy mix of platforming, combat and puzzle solving, with the odd boss battle thrown in for good measure. Overall, I'd say that the gameplay is pretty damn solid, but there's no getting around the fact that there is certainly some old school clunk that has managed to creep its way in. I found this most obvious during some of the game's many platforming sections where it could be difficult to properly predict certain distances, but it also extends itself through to the combat where I found it difficult to avoid damage from off-screen enemies, and it's all too easy to get yourself locked into animations that prevent you from dodging incoming attacks. Overall, I have to say that I found the gameplay to be solid, but it's definitely not perfect. Thankfully though, I was not just here for the gameplay. You see, one thing that I really do love about Psychonauts when compared to other games in the genre is that there is a real story present that helps to tie everything together. Each stage seriously feels like its own episode of a top-notch Saturday morning cartoon. This is helped greatly by the fact that the game's frequent cutscenes are genuinely impressive. Not only are they expertly directed and beautifully composed, but they also demonstrate some pretty amazing voice acting, and it's clear that no expense was spared in terms of its animation budget. When it comes to performance, I'm happy to report that during moment-to-moment gameplay, our frame rate would for the most part maintain a healthy minimum somewhere between the 80 to 90 FPS mark, with our averages and peaks being much higher. Cutscenes on the other hand do tend to be much more variable, and from time to time can even drop below that coveted 60 FPS target. However, since I was playing on a variable refresh rate monitor, I'd be lying if I was to say that I would be certain that I would notice any of these drops had I not been constantly staring at my FPS counter while playing. Also, I'm pretty confident that there's enough wiggle room in the graphical settings that we should be able to find a combination that would allow us to easily maintain a 60 FPS minimum, which is good news for any of those people out there that want to try enabling something along the lines of a 60Hz VSync. In conclusion, I think that Psychonauts 2 is hands down one of the very best examples of the traditional 3D platformer. This is one of those games that I can very easily recommend to anybody with even a passing interest in the genre. For now though, that is going to be me done for today, so thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, then please do consider slapping that subscribe button so that you'll be notified of our future uploads, and if you found this video helpful, then please remember to leave us a like. If you've got any questions, suggestions or feedback, you can hit me up in the comment section down below. But with that said, from myself and everybody here at the Sapphire Tech YouTube channel, thanks once again for stopping by, and until next time, we'll catch you all later. Bye bye.
Watch out!
If you like the video, please click on the like button, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel.